I'm going to give you a formula now. And the formula will make sense to you in a few minutes. What?
Can you go back to that other sheet quickly?
Yeah?
The definition.
Okay. Okay, so a definition of an ellipse. It's the set of all the points P in a plane where the sum of the distances from P to the fixed points is constant, sorry, because that string is not changing, is it? That's why you have a string. So that string, it's just moving along, but the length of that string doesn't change, okay? And each of the fixed points is a foci, as opposed to the circle. How many fixed points are there in a circle? One. So here we have two, okay? Now, I'm going to give you a formula, and we're going to look at this formula in a second in more detail, because I have to give you more information. Okay. The standard form of an equation of an ellipse, is that coming in? The standard form of an equation of an ellipse with a center of a 0, 0, Eli, and a major axis on the x-axis. So far we've only talked about the orientation of the ellipse with the major axis on the x-axis is, and that's x squared over a squared, plus y squared over b squared equals 1. I'll explain to you in a second. I'll repeat that. Okay, so this is when, and it's important that you note that the standard form of an equation of an ellipse with the center 0, 0, and the major axis. What do we mean by major axis, Brad?
The line that goes through the middle.
Okay, but what's the difference between the major and the minor?
Minors are up and down.
The major is, it's not always going to be up and down. By definition, it's the one where the points are furthest from the center. Because I'm going to switch my ellipse around. So sometimes it will be up and down, but the major arc will then be on, not the major arc, the major axes will be on which axes? The Y. So that's why it's really important that you know the difference between the major and the minor. The minor one is going to be, so I have a major axis here, my minor is going to be short. I could have the major axis on the horizontal and my minor on the Y. Okay, so that's why you need to be able to identify which, that's critical, which one is the major, which one is the minor. Okay, ladies?
Yes.
Okay. So, and this is what, so it is x squared over a squared, everybody have this? X squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared equals 1, where, and you need to have this part, a squared is greater than b squared, and a is greater than b, which is greater than 0. Why do you think they had to add that second line? That second part of the definition.
The where part?
Yeah?
Because the equation is working in those circumstances. It's like a circumstantial equation.
It's a circumstantial because couldn't I have a squared b negative 3 squared? And would negative 3, if it was negative 3, is negative 3 greater than a negative 5?
Yes.
Okay, is negative 3 greater than negative 2? Okay, so you need to be careful. It depends on the information that you have. That's why they give you the second line, so that you're aware of that. Okay? Ready to move on? With me, Eli? Okay, good. All right, so what I need you to do now is we're going to draw another circle. So get a clean piece of paper, get your thumbtacks in it, and I want you to have a second sheet. And I lost my piece of paper.
Oh gosh.
Marine Drive. Marine Drive.
Yes.
Not personal competition.
Last string, going, gone. No more. Okay.